again, everyone, and welcome back to the Book of Unwritten Tales. Hey, give me some kudos. I actually remembered it this time. I am very proud of myself. So I think we left off with cutting some beard, if I remember. Yeah, there's the Master Brewer's beard. And we're trying to get a hold of this map. Forgive me, by the way, if my voice sounds a bit rough today, but I have a bit of a cold and I need to cough sometimes, so that's a little bit annoying. But we will try to make do with what we have here. Okay, so we have his hair and we have some rubbish, so let's try and go.
The X100 makes a pretty good rat hunter. I just hope it never mistakes me for a rat.
Yeah, well, let's have a peek at the robot. Let's first try and give it some rubbish, because we need to distract Master Brewer over here somehow. So maybe our nice robot can help us. See if we can get some life into it.
The robot gets its energy from rubbish. That's got the power supply sorted out then.
And then we need to give it some DNA.
I wonder if that would work. At least it would distract the Master Brewer a bit.
Uh-oh.
Ah! Hello! Stop! That wasn't supposed to happen.
What did you think was gonna happen?
I have a feeling that wasn't such a brilliant idea. Oh, I like Master Brewer.
Uh-oh. Who won?
That was amazing. The eternal struggle of dwarf against machine. And I won!
Are you okay?
Of course! And why not? You think a stupid tin bucket's going to beat a proper dwarf? No chance. That was good. Something's happening at last. Cause for celebration. I think we should drink to that.
Okay. Did they back out? No. Back at drinking. Oh, and I'm back in control. So, let's have a chat.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir!
Aye, Wilbur.
Well, let's ask if he actually beat it.
When the robot started in on you, I never thought you'd beat it.
It was an epic scrap, lad, an epic scrap. Dwarf against machine, nature against technology, mind over matter.
Mind? How did you destroy it?
I hit him as hard as I could with heavy objects until sparks started leaping out of her.
Oh, a shrewd tactic.
Too right, but he did land a couple on me. Look what he did to my beard.
Oh, yes.
I was so tanked up with ale and adrenaline I didn't even notice.
I have to go. Enjoy the celebration.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not gonna get more help out of him than usual. So let's see if we can get the map now.
I think he's drunk with victory, so he shouldn't see anything. I have it. The map of the area. So that's 2 of the 3 pieces of gear already. Now for the most important thing of all, the helmet.
So, now we need a helmet. As you might know, I have played through this bit before, but the upcoming bit I have no idea about. But let's go to the kitchen then. See if we can find anything at all we can use as a helmet. Has anyone got any idea about what we should use? I mean, like I said, I already know at least this part of the game. But maybe a guess? Well, in case you didn't remember, we have this little cooking pot here with the slime in it, and we never really figured out what to do with it.
The pot could make a perfect helmet, but how do I get rid of that slime? Slime can be really evil. Bad slime.
Yeah, that's the thing. We never figured out what to do with this slime.
The pot could make a perfect... Slime can be...
No, he doesn't even want to try and take it anymore. So, I can't exactly remember how we get rid of it, but maybe it's with antibacterial kitchen cleaner. So we're gonna use it in the cooking pot.
I can't get close enough. It'll snap at me and slime me.
Must be some bad slime, considering how scared they are of it. We should, what's it called? Maybe we should try with the arm?
A perfect fit.
Oh,
Now we can make long-reaching attacks on bacteria.
okay, cool. I actually couldn't exactly remember that. But let's try now.
Now I'm going to do something I should have done a long time ago. It's too bad that slime had to be so evil.
Oh, poor Slimy. So we can take the cooking pot now.
Now that's a helmet fit for a hero. It only stinks a little bit. And that's the last of my gear. I must get back to Grandad, fast.
Yeah, so let's go back to Granddaddy. Shall we? And we're gonna go over here. Just head straight for Granddad. See what's gonna happen then. If he has more tasks for us. Or if we actually can continue our little adventure. And down we go.
And down we go.
That's what I said. And see what Granddaddy's up to down here. If he's gone a bit more crazy than normal. So there he is, and we're gonna have a chat with him until we found all these nice things.
Colonel Grandad?
Getting in position. Ready for the talk, baby.
Yes, report back.
So, okay, apparently we have to take one thing at a time.
I have the pot. Helmet.
Excellent, soldier. The helmet will protect you from physical attacks. You can even sit on it and use it as a saucepan.
Ooh, how practical.
Let me see your helmet.
It's not all that great, I know, but...
What? It's a good helmet, and it's going to protect a good soldier. That is, of course, as long as the enemy doesn't attack with dragons, or has wizards in its ranks, or magical swords, and doesn't go for your head.
Maybe I should look for some armor with magic.
Poppycock! That helmet will do.
Okay, well, whatever you say, Granddad, you have it all under control. So, we have the map.
I've got a map.
Excellent! My commanding officer always said good maps are half the battle. Of course, you won't be needing it if everything goes well.
If what goes well?
But if not, it's always good to have a map with you, what?
Okay. Well, and we have the parachute.
I have a parachute.
Fantastic! Parachutes are hard to come by and are difficult to make yourself. After all, you'd only want to entrust your life in a quality product, not something makeshift you've patched together yourself.
Trust my life? But, of course. I mean, of course not. So, that's the last of my gear.
Yay!
Excellent. We could get going if only my damn machine would work. But you can't find a thing in this house. No nitroglycerin, no dragon hide armor, no concentrated pillars of salt, no full mithril jacket bullets, nothing.
What do you need all that for?
For what? It's a war!
But we just want to deliver the ring to the Archmage. Don't you think a sled...
What? I need a nitroglycerin substitute, something highly explosive. The only thing that comes to mind is good old dwarven ale.
Dwarven ale?
Devilish stuff. We reduced complete countries to ash and rubble with it. We loved the smell of dwarven ale in the morning.
Okay, I'll get you some dwarven ale. Anything else?
Yes, I need a cog. A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right-hand thread and lock ring locking. It's not a standard size, and I can't find one anywhere.
A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right-hand thread and locking lock ring. Sounds familiar.
Come back when you've got the stuff. I'll sort out the rest. But bear in mind, the Dark Lord knows all of your thoughts.
Right.
Yes, Granddaddy. So, we got a new list of things, and please don't make me repeat what you just said before, because I am not sure what that is. So we have a net. I think we should try and get that flying fish. And we're gonna knot the net to the frame of
I'll
this
just
tennis
knot the loose
racket.
ends around the frame. Done. Wouldn't want to play tennis with it, but it does make a fine scoop net.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see what we can do with this fly fishy. Try and go up. And there it is. Ugh, it has a ribcage underneath it. Lovely. So let's try and use the homemade net on the fishy if it can stand still. Yes. Come on, Wilbur. One more time.
Gotcha.
Goodbye.
I think there's a cog in that flying fish, just like the one Grandad needs.
Okay, so we have the cock in there. What else do we need? Oh yeah, we need to talk with the master brewer to see if he can get us a bit of ale there. So, where is that entrance? There it is. Maybe as a bit of ale he wouldn't mind sharing with us, even though he thinks we're completely out of our mind listening to our granddad. But let's have a peek.
Hello, Master Brewer,
Have a
sir.
talk.
Aye, Wilbur.
So, I would like to ask a question. It's about dwarven ale.
Mr. Master Brewer, assuming I were to need some dwarven ale,
Dwarven ale? It's not allowed, unfortunately.
why not?
Have you heard about the explosion on Mount Winterpeak?
The volcanic eruption.
Volcanic eruption. Deep under that mountain was the finest ale brewery in the whole dwarven world. My dad took me there when I was nothing but 2 beer crates tall. Can you imagine how aled up we were?
Kind of. What happened?
Ah, well, some so-and-so cocked up, and boom! And that was that! All over for dwarven ale brewing. After the accident, it was banned as a substance of enjoyment. The sharp taste, the warmth in the throat, gone forever. Now it's only used in warfare and in the alchemy industry.
Okay, well, let's figure out how to brew it
You
then.
do know how to brew dwarven ale, don't you?
Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Of course I know. I'm the master brewer. It's not difficult either. First, you get barley germinated in a malt house, then let them bloat up after leaving them dormant for a bit. Then kiln dry the green malt, keeping it turned, coarse mill it, making sure that the husks don't get destroyed.
The husks? What are...
Then mash the whole lot in a mash tun, obviously using a decoction procedure. After the iodine test, we get on with purifying and separating the malt from the beer wort in a slatted filter bed.
Of course, but...
In other words, we let the draft run through the mash pot. We then put the first wort in the brewing kettle, let it simmer, and add the hops. We let the wort settle to remove the trub crust, add the yeast, and then leave to ferment. Then we run everything through the pebble filter. That's all fair enough. Then it gets more complicated.
Stop!
Yeah, okay.
What? We're just getting to the exciting part.
I'm sure we were, but I just abandoned the idea of brewing some dwarven ale myself.
Well, whatever you think.
Oh boy, that does sound a bit complicated in my opinion. So maybe we can get the master brewer to brew some from us. For us, we can always hope.
Let's assume I need a small tankard of dwarven ale really urgently. Could you brew it for me?
Could do, but I'm not going to. It's not allowed.
Oh, come on. Who's going to notice? When was the last time another dwarf came by to visit us?
That's a fair time back.
You see? Wouldn't you just love a nice cold dwarven ale tonight to celebrate your victory over the robot?
Oh, dwarven ale is nectar. I'd certainly enjoy a wee taste of it again. No, but it's not going to happen. I'm missing a few ingredients.
And if I get them, would you brew up 2 tankards then? One for me and one for yourself.
Aye. It's a deal. You find me the missing ingredients, and I'll brew some dwarven ale.
Okay, what do you need?
Crystal clear mountain water, hops, and some barley for malting.
Well, that's it? No deviled fire, salamander eyes, or dragon's breath, that sort of thing?
Nope. Water, hops, and malt. Then there's just a few secret ingredients, and Naturally synthesized aromatic substances and a couple of E numbers. But I've already got them here.
Okay, water, hops, and barley. I'll get them.
E-numbers? Yes. Apparently they exist everywhere. I did not know that. Did you? Anyway, we have some more questions here then. What was it you needed? Well, I do remember that. So you can ask where we're supposed to get the hops from.
Do you have any idea where I can get the hops?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that thieving rat took the best part of 5 sacks. I've not enough left. I've got to be careful with it.
The rat, huh?
That rat. And, yeah, the hops. Where are we supposed to get the... Oh, yeah, I found a large handful of barley corn for the ale. We did find that in the gnome kitchen, I believe. So, if you can't remember that.
Here's some barley from my mum's kitchen. Can it be used for brewing?
It's not the best, but it'll have to do.
Okay, so that works. The hops, and I'll let you
I
carry
have
on
to go.
celebrating.
Enjoy the celebration.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we need some water, and we need some hops. Hops? Didn't I get the hops already? Where are the hops?
If the rat has stolen that many hops, it might still have something stored in there. There's something in there. Something round. Ugh, hopefully it's not a giant rat dropping.
Well, here's for hoping, dear Wilbur.
It's a single hop. This is probably all that's left of the stock of hops.
Okay, I don't know if one will do, but let's try and figure it
Hello,
out.
Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, Wilbur.
So, I got some hops here for the ale.
I've got some hops for the ale.
Oh, no, my lad. That's not enough. I need more hops. A proper handful.
But I can't find any more.
Oh, well, that's it as far as the dwarven ale's concerned. But you can plant the hops. You'll have enough next year.
I have to go. Enjoy the celebration.
Yeah.
He kind of suggests to plant the hops. Can you all remember what is it Wilbur's mom she does in the kitchen? Oh, not in the kitchen, but in the hall. She does like doing some gardening, so maybe we could find something to help us out there.
The stove is still a little warm. You couldn't cook anything on it, but you could heat something up.
Yes, so we can use the stove to heat something up. And if you remember as well, we got these icicles. And we got this coffee
It'll take a long time for the icicle to melt. After all, the pot isn't all that warm. I should...
Oh, sorry, Wilbur. But yeah, we can take the coffee pot and then use it on the stove.
It shouldn't take long to melt the icicle. The stove is still warm. The icicle is gone. All that's left is crystal clear water.
And we can snatch it again. When we get done with this chapter, it will be a bit different to watch me play this game, considering I haven't gotten further than this. So yeah, that might be a few mistakes happening here and here and taking a bit longer time, but it's also quite fun to going through it for the first time on camera. Bit new.
Hello, Master Brewer!
Aye.
So here's a lovely big jug of crystal clear water.
I have a pot of crystal clear water for the dwarven ale.
Show me. Aye. That water's very good. We can use this.
Awesome. So we need to do
I have
something
to
with
go.
the hops then.
Enjoy the celebration.
Yeah.
So let's get going. And we go back to the gnome hole. Check out what it is his mom has been doing there with all the pots and everything. So it was here, and I can't remember if it was the flower pot here. Yeah, it doesn't have anything except a stick in it.
Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there.
So maybe we can take the single hop and put it in the flower pot.
Okay, I'll plant the hop in the soil.
And look at it.
The hop is in the potting soil, but I can't possibly wait long enough for it to become a plant.
No, so we have this super fertilizer. Let's put it to the test.
Let's see what happens. I really can't imagine this stuff. Wow. good fertilizer, that. Nah.
Maybe he was considering using it on himself, huh? Do you think so? Anyway, we can look at the hops now.
Wow! A huge hop plant with tons of cones.
And let's snatch them.
I've picked about 10 cones. That should be enough for the dwarven ale.
And we can go back again. So let's see if that's enough. Otherwise we'll have to go back for more. And Master Brewer. Let's show him what we have.
Hello, Master Brewers!
Aye, aye.
So I got a pile of hops for the ale here.
I've got some hops for the ale. Is this enough?
Ho ho! That's enough! I hope you haven't been whipping stuff out of my stock.
No. Well, only indirectly.
And that means I've got all I need to brew the lovely dwarven ale. Right, it's all go now then.
So, what do you think? Gonna be able to brew some lovely dwarven ale there. I don't think I ever tasted anything like that, and I'm not sure I'll ever survive if I try it. Could be interesting though. See what kind of ale it is. That they always talk about those famous dwarves. They do like it. A lot.
Hey, laddie, just watch out that you don't get any of that in your eyes. It's dangerous stuff.
I'll be very careful. Thanks very much, sir.
Well, tell me, Wilbur, what do you need all that junk for? The dwarven ale and all the other stuff that you've been dragging out of here the whole evening.
Well, it's because of the ring. I need it. Granddad's helping me get the ring to the human town safe. Well, quickly.
Oh, Wilbur, it's dangerous for a young gnome like yourself out there.
I know, but I promised that gremlin, and I believe it really could be important. And I'd like to get out of here and achieve something.
Taste some adventure, eh?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think that the ring is all that important. Not everybody's born for having adventures, my lad. But maybe you really do need to get out of here.
Really?
Aye, laddie. You still live with your parents, and you keep company with a very interesting, intelligent old dwarf. But that can't go on forever, can it now? So, if you do leave and go off on an adventure, even if it's just a sea stone, then maybe you'll come back and visit and tell me all about it then, eh?
I promise.
Don't forget us. You're going to have to excuse me now. I've got an appointment.
Oh, that was kind of sweet. Little Master Brewer wants Wilbur to come back and tell all about his adventures. That's quite sweet. So let's go back to Granddad and give him the ale. So that's like one thing down and one more to go. We have to get that cog or whatever it's called. And see if we can... he did...
And down we go.
Wilbur does think that the required thing is in the flying fish. So we need to try and figure out how to examine it a bit further. Maybe we should do that first. It always takes so long to talk with the granddad. So we have the fishy here. And we did have this one, the clamp. So let's try and put the fishy in there. So it doesn't fly off.
It's
Yes.
stuck. Poor thing.
Yeah, you almost feel sorry for the flying fishy. And we have some tools, remember? So maybe we can use the tools on the flying fish.
Shouldn't be a problem with the right tool. There you are. A 5/8" screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right hand thread and lock ring locking. Maybe that cog wasn't all that important. Fly.
Oh,
Oh, maybe it was important.
poor fishy.
At a glance, a cog, but in detail, I'd say it's a 5/8" screw steel sprocket. But I'm not exactly an expert.
Yeah, whatever you say, Wilbur. Whatever you say, but he does have a bit of his mechanical side, like typical gnomes, considering he could just like that figure all this out.
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad.
Yes, go on.
Report back.
So, we have everything.
Here's the dwarven ale, Grandad.
Oh, my goodness, we must be careful with this. That means we are only missing the cog. Dismissed!
No, 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 no. We have to the cork as well.
Here's the cog, Grandad.
Yay!
I had to break my flying fish for that.
War always involves sacrifice. Your flying fish was a hero, one of our best. We will honor his memory. Now I have everything I need. It won't take long now. Prepare yourself for takeoff.
Take off?
Take off. You're gonna go flying?
That's what you meant by take off.
Absolutely. I've aimed her at the town of the humans. Betsy, too, was, of course, designed to shoot grenades. But I'm confident that she'll get your capsule there, too.
Confident? Get me out of here. Please, Grandad.
Listen, my boy. I'm proud of you. You're doing something very brave. Here, Wilbur. I'd like you to have these.
Your old aviator goggles. Oh, Grandad, I didn't think...
Too slow, my boy. Fire!
So, that's it for this time. I hope you will be joining me at part
Good
5
luck.
when we get there. So, bye-bye everyone. Have a nice day.